Hello fellow survivors and welcome back to Misery, the Cafe Bakes run. No wait, that's not right. Anyway, it's Misery and we're going to go foraging today. We have finally set up a main base. We have the backpack, we have good loot, we got everything pretty well set up really. And decent amount of food, but we haven't forged yet. So we don't have arrows, we don't have a knife or hatchet. Well, I did find a knife. Those of you who have watched the whole thing remember that in episode 1 I actually found a knife, but that doesn't count because that happens a lot when new content is added. You find items you're not supposed to find, invisible items and all sorts of things, and we're going to ignore those and pretend it didn't happen. So we're going to do some forging. Before we do some forging though, we need to do a little bit of inventory management, just to make sure we're light enough to go, and we have to do upgrading of our bedroll, which we kindly specified in our journal we were going to do, and that is the bedroll here. We found one here in camp office, but we have enough feathers to upgrade it to the improvised down bedroll, which gives a lot more warmth. So we're going to do that. Take 3 hours to do, and we'll just do it right now. Let's go. There we go. And we didn't get any new afflictions. I assume they trigger roughly the same time as when you spawned. So now we have our upgraded down bedroll, which gives a lot more warmth. If I place it now, gives 8 degrees bonus, which is great, better than 4. So it gives us more flexibility when sleeping, really. Other than that, we need to sort out some food and just prepare for the journey, really. I'm a little bit tired, but I'm not too worried about that. Oh, yeah, there's some stuff we need to leave behind here. How long to finish this? Too long. Could maybe bring it, but I don't think so. I'm instead going to drop this book to remind myself to read it, put it on here, and this is bugged. Okay. First, also let's drop. We don't need to bring the jerry can, and oh, I left 2 pots back in Mystery Lake, but we'll go get those later. I forgot about those. Whoops. And we need. I would have liked to have more scrap metal, but it is what it is. Let's eat some food. Actually, we could. What's the condition of these things? We could eat the low condition ones because we're in a position now where we can heal or recover from it. I think we'll leave it. Let's just eat the venison instead and have a drink. We'll carry this tiny bit of bad water with us. I don't think I need to carry any of the cooking stuff with me, so we can drop that as well. Well, actually, no, this is really small. We can just bring it. Hardly waste anything. Yeah, okay, let's take that with us. And then, what else have we got here? A bit too much cloth, I guess. We could leave that in here. Let's go into our drawer. This is almost full. Let's put in... oh, that goes downstairs, that's right. We put in... things, the hooks. Don't need to bring the distress pistol with me because there's nothing in there. We don't need this much cloth. We'll take 4. And I guess that's it. We can take the grounds or the acorn grounds. Okay, I guess that's it. Marine flare we don't really need, but I'm going to have one on me just because there could be wind or something. You never know. It's good to always have a flare on you just in case something happens, you know. Okay. Let's go downstairs, put some stuff in the medicine cupboard. Got some stuff curing here too. We don't have to put this in here, it's just nice to keep it in this place. We'll carry both stims with us, I think. And we'll take all the teas with us too. Yeah, I think so. So we're a little bit on the lighter side now. Don't need this reclaimed wood actually. Let's just drop it here. Coal, so yeah, so this is better. We don't technically need the hacksaw, but we probably will use it there to break down the metal thing that's there. I would have liked to have a bit more metal on me, but I'm not going to go around and fiddle with that. The only option is we could go via the prepper cache. I think there might be metal shelves in there. We could do that. Yeah. Okay, well, I think we're good now, actually. I think we're good to go. So let's just do that. Let's go. Let's go forging. And we'll come back with some weapons and whatnot. Yeah, all right, let's go. We'll bring the meat with us. We're gonna smell, but that's okay because we're not going that far. Let's see, minus 25. We'll go get those pots and that later. No ptarmigans. It's cold, like very cold, but I think it'll be okay. We're gonna drop by that prepper cache thing because also it will give us we can warm up in there. The way to get there, there's two different ways to go there. One is the traditional route, which is to go via the via Mystery Lake itself and climb the rope and do the shortcut that's there. Or you can go this way. It's pretty much up here. I think it's here you go up. I can't remember exactly where you go up, but it's around here somewhere. Maybe it's not exactly here, but it's somewhere around here. Or you just go up on the left. Might have been where I was actually. No, I think it's up here. Yeah, and then you pretty much just follow this path. And some people actually thought that this was the only way to take the shortcut up to this plateau. But this plateau I'm talking about, we just call it the Prepper Cache plateau, because that's what the Prepper Cache is on any difficulty. It used to be also where you could find the Prepper Cache in Mystery Lake before they changed it. But now, and it was one out of like 9 possible spawns or something. Now it's always here. Let's see. You get, oops, didn't mean to go down there. Whoopsies.
I hate being cold.
Try not to get sprains now. Just have to go along here, I think it is. Is it down here? I think it's down here. It's been a while since I've taken this particular route. Might be doing this wrong. We'll see though. I think it's right. Yeah, and just go along here. Probably get a sprain, but it's okay. But yeah, this plateau I'm heading to now, it doesn't really have a name, but it's above Dave's Quiet Corner or whatever it's called. And in this plateau, there's not much to it, but there's a couple of things to keep in mind here. So in this little plateau, let's just call it Dave's Plateau. Keep it simple, Dave's Plateau. Dave had a plateau and then he needed a break, so he went down here. We can see these crows with the corpse. Okay, I think that's Dave's Quiet Corner. He needed a little break. But here we are, here's the plateau. There's a couple of things there though to keep in mind. There's rabbits here. There's usually a deer around as well. Ptarmigans as well, you can see ptarmigans right there. And there's usually a sapling or two. And there's some birch bark as well. And there's a cave to my right over there behind those ptarmigans. There's a cave which has a little bit of mist glute in it. And you can actually find a bedroll there, which is important. So it's worth coming here if you can't find a bedroll. Now up here is the prepper cache, or the prepper bunker. Should be right here. Here it is. This is the same in every spawn, so it doesn't matter what difficulty you're on, it will always be here. However, on Interloper, and therefore on Misery, these are all empty. All of them are empty. On lower difficulty, Stalker and below, I think 3 of them are fully stocked with loot. 3 will be fully warm. Sorry, we're full with stuff. On Interloper, that doesn't happen unless you play custom Interloper. If you play custom Interloper, then one of them will be filled with stuff. On regular Interloper and Mystery, they'll all be empty. However, they do have a bed for you to sleep in, and one of them, it doesn't seem to be this one of the 9 bunkers that are in the game will have a recipe. I forgot the name of it right now, but the recipe, it's, I think it's, that's, you know, well, actually, that's not listed because I haven't found it. Prepper's pie or something. And you can actually on rare occasions find a hammer as well. Here though, nothing, this is not the one. There's no metal shells either. But we could warm up here though. We could have like a little 2-hour sleep maybe. Warm up a little bit and keep going. There we are. It's later in the day, but that doesn't matter because we're going to forge anyway. Eat some more meat. So it makes us smell less, carry less stuff. There we go. Nice. Let's go. We're not fully warm, but it's alright. We're not going to wait around that long. Alright, nice clear day. Alright, and there's no predators at this plateau, as of now at least. If you smell, a wolf can come up here, so it's not that you're risk-free. There is a rope to climb up here, but there's also a path. You can go around the rope, and the wolves will use that path. So if you do really stink, a wolf can come up here. So just be wary of that. Before we head into Forlorn Muskeg though, we're going to go here. This is the cave I'm talking about, and you can find the bedroll here. So we're just going to check that out quickly. And what do you know? There is actually a bedroll here. Even though we actually found the bedroll already in the camp office, we have the bedroll here too. We'll take this with us. So that's funny. I don't have any mapping. That's a shame. But then I could have mapped this. I don't have spray paint either, do I? No. Yeah. Wait, it says 0 there, so that's no. Why did that? Yeah. But yeah, good to know there's a reserve one here. What's the condition of it? 73. I'm not going to drag this with me around, but we can come back for it another time maybe. Okay, let's head to Forlorn Muskeg now. And we're just going to go up here on the ledge here and just goat down pretty much. And we'll head into Forlorn Muskeg, but we're going to go via Poacher's Camp, because on Poacher's Camp there is a flare. There's a little bit of scrap metal, so we don't have much scrap metal. I actually should have, in hindsight, when I went to the dam and looted it, I should have broken down like a metal shelf or something there. I just forgot about it. But if I had done that, I would have had more scrap. But instead I only have one piece, but there is a little bit of scrap metal to be found around Forlorn Muskeg. And also there's a shelf to break down. So I think I have something like 10 scrap metal or something. As long as I have like 6 arrows, it's fine. I try to always have 8 arrows.
Gotta warm up.
Okay, here we are. This is the entrance to Forlorn Muskeg. Sometimes there's a backpack here or a corpse. Not today though. And you can also find over here. Sometimes. No. Grab rosips. We're getting cold, but I'm fine. Might make a fire soon because it's sunny. We'll see. Oh, I thought you could like... Okay, I guess not. Hey, look, we got tools here. And we'll pick these up later. Because we don't really need them right now. So let's put those there. And let's go.
Freezing.
We're going to head to Poacher's because there's a little bit of scrap metal there. There's a little bit of coal. And there's a flare there as well. And then at the farm itself, you can usually find a few pieces of scrap metal. And you can also break down the metal shelf that's there. So we should have something like... I don't know, 8 or 10 scrap pieces, so we'll be fine. I'm very quickly going to detour. You can see the Poacher's Camp there, but I'm very quickly going to detour this way because I want to see if there's moose markings here. Because I do want to hunt the moose when I get the bow, and there are moose markings there. You can see a tree up there, right there above my thumb now. There's a brown tree, like right there. Oops, and that's the moose marking tree. We'll grab these cattails later. Okay, so now we know that the moose spawns here. So when I want to hunt the moose, I could always go and check 2 spawns pretty easily. We know in Mystery Lake that the moose is not by the dam because there were no markings. So the moose in Mystery Lake will either be by trappers or unnamed pond, or there isn't one. And the one that's here is, well, here. So I can check 2 spots for the moose pretty quickly to get the moose hide satchel. And if I can't find it there, then we have to go further. There are ways to get a moose easily. One of them is to go to Bleak Inlet. Bleak Inlet has 3 moose spawns, and all 3 are active in the same run. There won't be 3 moose up at the same time, but they can all come up in tandem. So you can actually kill 1 moose in location 1, and then the next day moose 2 is up, kill that one, And next day, moose 3 is up. You can kill 3 moose in 3 days in Bleak Inlet, and I have done that on Interloper. It does happen. So if you want a moose, you're pretty much guaranteed to find one in Bleak Inlet. The only problem is that it's in Bleak Inlet, so you're gonna have to deal with timberwolves and also the cold temperature. Okay. But we only do that if we really have to. And also, when you go to Bleak Inlet, I prefer, you don't have to, but I prefer the first time to go via the ravine, because the ravine allows you to unlock the rope. Oh, hello. Where did you come from? Okay, we're gonna leave those cattails, because I'd rather not deal with this wolf right now. We can scare it away. I want to make a fire here with the mag lens before the sunlight disappears. And then we can scare it away. I mean, it's going to run away anyway. They don't come into the poacher's camp. But before the sunlight fades, let's make a fire. There we go. See, we don't need to use cedar wood, I don't think. Use a stick. And then we can see. The wolf has already given up. But yeah, Harry on Poacher's camp, you can always find a little bit of loot there. This flare that you can see on my left is guaranteed. Before, in the olden days, before the loot patch reset, which was almost 2 years ago now, year and a half ago, there used to be guaranteed matches in this area, which was in... it was in the farm, which we're going to. There used to be guaranteed matches there, but now that's no longer the case. So, but this flare here, this one, is guaranteed. So if you do spawn here on Interloper, the best thing to do is to make your way right here. Right, there's a scrolled message. That's a memento hint for a cache. Might go there later. Scrap metal, light shell. I don't think we'll need the light shell, if I'm honest. We can take it with us though. Fuses. No, this is just burn it really. 2 books. Okay. We can also heat up some teas and stuff. I put 2 pieces of coal just so I would, warm up a bit faster. Reset all of these so they don't burn. Very quickly prepare some birch bark. Actually, let's do 1 row sip. How long for this? 4 minutes. Okay, let's do the birch one then. I'd like to be as warm as possible before I continue. Well, dry. How much water? Well, water isn't really an issue. Because, oh, there's the wolf again. Because of the forge. Oh wait, he got scared of the wolf. Sorry, the bear, I think. Actually, the bear is around. I don't know if you listen very closely, you could hear the bear. He's like around here somewhere. Let's be a bit careful here. I could hear him. He's very close. Where do you go? Ah, he's somewhere. Yeah, we want to pick up all the scrap metal we can find. Oh, you bear. There he is, right there. I don't see any more scrap metal here, but... There's a little bit. Coal as well. Scrap metal.
Wait. I'm so cold.
Tomato soup, that's nice. There's a bit more scrap metal. Some wood then. I don't really need it, but I guess I can pick it up. The bear is protecting me from the wolves. Thanks, bear. I guess that's it. Okay. You can eat this piece of meat. A little bit easier. No, there's nothing that smells. Alright, let's cook some stuff. Just, you know, while we wait for this. So let's do let's do some porridge. But before we do porridge, let's do. I'm not gonna make bannocks. I don't see the point in that. We'd rather have this, the pancakes. Let's put some birch bark and let's put on the porridge so we can finish this pot of porridge that we got. Minutes, 1 minute, okay. Yeah, it's cooked. Put some reishi mushrooms. I would like to warm up completely before I continue if I can, but I'm not sure if I can do that. Okay. I want the wood because the wood will allow me to sleep at the farm, which is nice. I think we'll just pass time here. A load of mushrooms on yeah, so we can just keep making these until I have a lot. Forage, is there anything else? No, not really. How many coffees have I got? 3. And I got 1 herbal tea. Let's make a second herbal tea. Okay, how are we doing with time? Yeah, we're good. Takes a while to warm up, so as you can see. Okay, let's put on a few more here. Hey, Kunawl 4, how nice. Okay, now the wind is picking up. That's a little unfortunate because it makes it complicated with regards to the torch. I assume the torch is going to blow out. Right. Yeah, this is definitely going to blow out, yep. Okay, that makes it a bit more complicated, but we're okay. I mean, we could sleep here, we could, but why? And we got visibility, it's just windy is all. So I'd rather keep going, to be honest. Let's do 2 more of these, and then I think we probably have enough. Okay, how many Reshi teas do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want 8 really. We can fill up the furnace. Let's just pass time again, and let's do 1 more after. And then we can go. Ah, we ran out of stuff, or did we run out of water? We ran out of water. Okay, well, that's alright. Let's just do this. Down there. Okay. We're almost warm as well, so this is great. Let's pick up all these Reshi teas and put them in our furnace. Oh wait, we already had that. Forgot about that. There we are. Now we have more stuff. And we have even more teas. Isn't that nice? I can drink these. Oops. Drink these. There we are. Okay. Take the water. We're gonna make more water when we get there, so that's why I'm not too bothered about this. Yeah. Okay, so how long for that? 12 minutes, really? How much water do I have? Well, in that case, you might as well make another set of teas, really. So we can just wait for it to be ready. Okay, now we can go. Also fully warm now, so let's go. So many teas. But that will help us travel. Okay, we can't see much. It's minus 19, minus 36. Here's the bear. Hi, bear. You're kind of in my way, bear. That's alright, we can take this way. Yeah, I see you. Let's go this way. We're getting cold very, very fast. Like, very fast. But that's okay. We have teas and stuff at our disposal, so we'll be fine. Grab all the cattails we can. Like I said earlier in the last episode, I do want to try to save the cattails for as long as I can. But we have to see. I don't think I'm going to drink many birch teas because I haven't really lost that much health, and I'm very likely to sleep at the farm. And in that case, I will recover most of this health. So I'm not too bothered about that. When I get broken body, I will probably add a counter to this video series. So at the moment, at the intro of this series, it says the day and number of afflictions. Once we get to 6 afflictions and broken body, I will probably add what my health is, because it's fine at that point. There is still the bug, if you want to call it that, where you can heal when you get a final affliction, which you're not supposed to be able to heal at all. You can still heal with certain pies that give you health, but we're pretty sure that that's a glitch and that they might fix it eventually, because in the descriptions it just says, you know, clearly that all healing is turned off. So it would be weird that would be like an exception. Is that a wolf coming for me? Yeah, there is. Kind of hard to see actually, because the wind is right in my face. There's another wolf right there. 2 wolves. Okay. I don't usually take this route actually. I hope you can actually go here. Can you go here? I think you can. Yeah. I thought so. Okay. We're making good progress. It's quite hard to see, so I'm sorry if you can't see much either. It's kind of grey and windy. But right ahead of me is a... let's drink one birch tea then, I guess. Right ahead of me is a rock formation where it says warming up now. That's where we want to go, because... oh god, all these status effects. That's a good sign of knowing where to go. As long as you find that rock formation, you will never get lost, really. Let's also drink hot still, so let's drink another. Soon I can't really drink any of these because I'll be I'm full. Another wolf. Loads and loads of wolves. Fun times. If I have to light this flare, I will light this flare. There's another wolf over there. Oh, very close there. There we have a deer. Some cattails that I wouldn't mind grabbing, but it depends a little bit on Mr. Wolf here. I think he's a little close for me to grab all of these. Yeah. Quite a lot of wolves there. I think these are going to get cold soon. See, I didn't get any warmth bonus from that, because I have so much, my hunger meter and my thirst meter is full. Oh. Okay, so it's very easy to find the farm, even in a blizzard or fog. Once you find that rock formation there, you just go to the right of it. Or what I always do, because there might be loot in there, go through it and then hug the wall, and then you get here. Then you get to this place, and this place is the last island for the farm. The farm it's not visible, but it's right down there. If you go here, if you go hug the right side of this little island, you come to this little storage area, I guess you can call it. You can find a little bit of metal and some other stuff. That's where you want to go. I don't care if I get exhausted, because we're going to forge and sleep, so I really don't care about that. I'm a little bit bothered by this wolf though. It's a little bit annoying, but we'll just deal with it. Let's be quick about it. Polaroid. Scrap. There's a backpack here. Can I grab this backpack quick? I think so. Oops. That's a bit too double clicked by accident. Okay. And there's some more cattails. Grab them if I can. It's good to grab them like this so you can actually see the wolf. It's too far away. And then we have some more over here. More cattails, which we're mostly going to ignore because the wolf is on us. But over here is this broken house. And here there is some coal and usually a little bit of scrap metal as well. Let's be quick about it though. Coal is for forging. He actually lost track of us there, interestingly. Nothing there. Okay. Then you have a deer carcass, but we're not going to grab that. There's very often 2 deer carcasses here. There's one right there, and very often there's another one over there. I'm not sure if it's... I can't see it now because of the storm. And there's also, right over there on my right, there's 2 birch trees, so you can find some birch bark there too. There's a lot of places in the game that has misc birch, like there's like a couple trees, so you find 1 or 2. Prime example is Pleasant Valley, near Draft Dodger's cabin, like there's... where the burnt down house is that you use in episode 3. There's like 2 birch barks there, that sort of thing. You find that here and there. Alright, we made it to the farm. We made it, so we are here. And we're going to decide a fire right away, so we can start warming up. And the wolves will not bother us here. Survive the outdoors. Let's start that. Sounds like the deer is outside. And now we can use our cedar wood shell. And now we're going to have this burning for a while because we probably will sleep here. We can go to the bunker. There is a bunker around the corner from here. Another one of the prepper cache bunkers. And we could sleep there, then we're indoors. And we'd be warmer. But then we don't really count the cabin fever. Because the thing is that once I have made this, I probably will go back and make the bow, make some arrows, maybe even craft a couple clothing items, which means I'm going to stay indoors for like a day or maybe 2 days. And if I'm sleeping indoors before I do that, that's like an extra day of being indoors, and cabin fever is going to kick in. Hey, come on, Astrid, you can do this. I've been having terrible luck with Astrid lately. Did a video recently on Sundered Pass. That may or may not be out when this video was out. But I think I failed like 5 times in a row, twice with Astrid or something, and it was just non-stop. Okay, here we are. So it is possible actually to forge with just 4 pieces of coal because of the amount of warmth they give. We're not going to do that. I'm going to put on the fur, and we can put on these reclaimed wood, so why not? And then we put on a piece of coal until all the way to the top. And then while we're just warming up, while that's heating up, we can put 1 liter of water. It's good enough. And let's actually grab a tool. This is the one we're using. And let's see here. Let's just loot around a little bit. We got coal. Oops. And there used to be guaranteed matches right here. Yeah, they removed that.
If I don't warm up.
More scrap metal. Hey, is that combat boots? Nice. Oh, I don't have a pry bar. I forgot that I don't have a pry bar. Oh, okay, flare. See, this is invisible. When it's invisible like that, it's probably unintentional. We don't know. But usually when items are invisible, then it's a loot bug, and you weren't meant to find it. So I'm going to leave that item. Maybe it was intentional, maybe it's not. But because I don't know, I'm going to leave it. And in here there is a metal shelf which gives us 4 scrap metal, and we have 6, so we get 10. That's fine. Behind this box here, this crate, is dog food. 2 of them. More if you're on low difficulties. Behind these crates is a safe. You have to break down the crates to access, or you can go around. And then we have the upstairs. There's some wood, and some more wood, a letter, backpack, and sometimes a jerry can. A lot of books. Ah, storm lantern. Nice. And one of these crates, I think it's this one, has accelerants in it. I always forget which one it is. Alright, but now 4 minutes to melt it. Let's open the safe. We're gonna go around here. There's some more scrap metals. There's 11 then. Very nice. Open this first aid kit. Manage. And let's try not to get killed by wolves. But anyway, here's the safe. So let's open that. Wow. Another long one. 59. 59 and 9, 14. So I thought I had a wolf. Oh, okay. Wait, isn't it this way then? Around here. 15, 59 and 15, okay. That was an old one, that one. Ah, damn, and 24 or something. Go, and then it was 20, was it 25? I forgot. Cool. Let's see what we got here. Boots. Good boots. Oh, peaches. Very nice. That was pretty good, actually. Sometimes you just find a book in there. Okay, we have a lot of stuff now. It's time to forge. 10 minutes, yeah, let's grab that. Okay, and then we're not going to use this for now, but we're going to now start by forging the hatchet. That takes the longest, takes 4 hours to do, so we're going to do that. Remember, by the way, to bring your cloth. People often forget that. You need cloth to make the hatchet and the knife. And the cougar knife, yeah. This probably will come back. But if you're one of the few people who are fortunate enough to kill a cougar before it got removed, you can make this. It's basically a super knife. It's really good in struggles. But other than that, yeah. Anyway, let's make the hatchet first. It takes 4 hours. There I got the hatchet. Is that an aurora or is it clear night? It's a clear night. Okay. We're tired, so we're losing health, but it's not a big deal. We can take the fatigue damage. It doesn't matter. Okay, and then we're missing a bit of scrap to make the knife. So we're going to break down the... because as you saw, the hatchet itself takes 5 scrap now. That's a lot. The knife takes 3. Let's put on this to make some water. Then we're going to go here and break down this. Get 4. And now we can make the knife. And then we have enough to make 6 arrows after. 6 isn't a lot. Alternative, if you want, you can just not make the knife if you have too low scrap. Just because you don't really need it that much. Because it mostly is used for certain crafting things, for destroying old pillows and that sort of thing. But it's handy to have, so we're gonna make it. Then we'll make 6 arrows. 6 arrows is not a lot, but it's fine enough to kill whatever we need to kill. There we go. And now we're gonna do the rotation. But before we do that, we need to eat something. Let's eat this porridge. We can also eat... Let's heat up this tomato soup. We don't really need it, so we can just heat that up. And we're opening with the hatchet now, or the knife. So we lost condition on the knife, as you can see. But we do get the can in return, I think. Can I get a can? Oh, when I eat it, we get a can, yeah. And then we can also open this dog food. Eat that. I don't mind eating the low condition ones when I'm sleeping and I have high health, but this isn't one of those occasions because we're in the open. Okay, and then we can eat the tomato soup. And we can have a drink. Get a can out of it. And now we can make arrowheads. Let's see, the duration is 6 hours. And now, because of how this works, an arrowhead takes 1 hour to make, but if you put it at 2 hours instead, you can then make 2 liters of water. So we'll put this, make Oops, I think I misclicked actually there. Yeah, I did. So let's just do that again. And I spent 2 hours crafting. And there we go. I do have 2 arrowheads back in my base also because of Ash Canyon. So we'll have 8 arrows. I'm going to make 1 liter of water. And forge again. I'm going to sleep into the night basically, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. And there we go. We're going to just... I might actually, just to make this a bit better, I might sleep a few hours, read some books or something, and then just sleep. Okay, so now we have 6 arrowheads, and back at base we have some more. So we're pretty good. Right, so first off, I'm gonna put this. I put the reclaimed wood in here. Cedar in there. Put all of it in there. There is out there. Okay. Okay. Then let's eat something. Let's eat. I don't really want to eat the peaches if I can avoid it. It's okay. We can just sleep. So let's sleep for like. Maybe 3 hours or something? Yeah, let's sleep for 3 hours. I think that's good enough. And then we can read some books, and then we can sleep some more, and then we can go the next day. Yeah. Okay, so we got some books here, and we don't really care about this small arms one. Cooking could be good. To get cooking level 5, although we don't really need it, and as you can see, it doesn't really make a dent in the leveling, so I'm not sure I want to spend 5 hours reading something that basically does nothing. I think sewing or campfire is better. This will level me, it seems, because I am almost level 2 fire starting. Mending also is almost level 2, so oops. So both of those are worth doing. I think probably we want the mending. So let's read that. Let's start with 2 hours. And let's just see here. How are we doing with time? 8 hours. Okay, we're fine. Let's just read another 2 hours. And then we might have to drink again. Yeah. Let's drink again. And we'll finish this book and we'll level up mending.
I'm gonna need to rest.
There we go. Unless I get tired. I don't think I'll get tired. No, there we are. Now we should have level 2. Look at this. Look how nice it is. Wait, we didn't get level 2. Oh, just give me a second. It's too beautiful. Lovely pink.
I need a horse.
Okay, so what happened there? How come I didn't level? Did I just marginally not level? Oh yeah, okay. I didn't actually get all the way there. What I would have. Hold on. I'm going to put on this sewing primer and also small arms book. Yeah. And then we should sleep. So we should sleep for good while. And coal, do I want to put coal on? I don't really want to. I guess we should though. We put coal. 10 out, put 11. And let's drop a little bit of coal. Let's drop like, so we have for later, like 10 pieces of coal or something like that. Okay, good enough. And then we can sleep. We just need to eat first. Do I want to eat the low condition dog food? Yeah, maybe. Peach also. Maybe we could eat the peaches. You can use them in pies and all that stuff, but I mean, we have a lot of peaches. So it doesn't really... Let's just do that. This is past time. Grab that, and I'll eat dog food first, I think. See what happens there. We'll be fully rested, we just want to recover health is the only thing. Yeah, okay, we didn't get food poisoning. Then let's eat the peaches. And I guess that's it for now. We can eat some cattles if we need to, but I don't think so. Let's sleep 10 hours. The thing, cooking level 5 on this challenge doesn't really matter. Usually in a regular interloper run, and on Stalker really, You want to get cooking level 5 as fast as possible. You might even want to take steps to try and get there as fast as possible. Let's see, 3 of these or something. But here, yeah, if you get level 5 cooking, great, and then you can enjoy being immune for a little while, but the problem is that it's on borrowed time, because you're going to get that affliction that gives you food poisoning regardless of cooking skill, so there isn't really much point of having cooking level 5 other than the benefits it gives in terms of like extra calories and all that stuff, you know. Okay, so we are a bit heavy. Is there something I can leave behind here? Let's check that out first. Well, we got all these cans. Do I really need these cans? We don't really need the cables either. I could bring him though, just for repair's sake, but I think we will leave them in here. So let's put the... let's just leave the cans. I don't need to carry them with me. The lanterns, I like having them in the base, so we'll take those. Cables we can leave, fuse we can leave. Oh, the combat boots. I forgot that I found this stuff. But I think I want to take that with me and house it back home. Problem is they weigh an absolute ton. Let's have a look here. So the combat boots, I think they're better. They're better in some respects, but they weigh an absolute ton. Might be better to actually wear it though, and then we can drop bad boots. Put them here. Anything else we can drop? I don't know if we can. Kind of need everything else. No, hammer. The hammer can stay here. And I'll make a little note also. Let's put like hammers, FM Forge. You don't need to bring the hammer. The rest I think we'll take. Let's very quickly repair this hat, because it's about to get destroyed. I barely did any repairs. That's insane. It's better just make a new hat. Did a blizzard just hit while I was doing that? Seems like the answer is yes. We have loads of time on the fire though, so we could just wait it out really. We're not really in a hurry as such. The main issue is really calories. We could, in that case though, we could harvest these low condition boots. Take some time. And the thing now is, these are better warmth wise, but marginally so. This is better than every other. We'll carry it with us. We don't need this light shell. Harvest that too. And hopefully this blizzard will end. And then I can go.
I could eat
Seems like it did end. Still got strong winds though, but... And I think actually we want to sleep for like an hour. Okay. The wind is still going, which is a bit annoying. I'm tempted to sleep 1 more hour and then go. I think I am going to do that. Yeah, because now you can hear that the wind has stopped. Okay, so we're gonna make a T-circle and then go. We might check out the the bunker on the way. I don't know if we need to warm all this stuff up, if I'm honest, but we'll still do it. Oops. Let's also do our thermos, empty our thermos. We certainly have a lot of teas. I think we'll go and check out the bunker, just to seeing as it's right there. Alright, there we are. How are my calories in there? I'm gonna eat a couple of these cattails while this heats up. I'd rather not, but we'll do it. That's good enough. We don't need to drink though, because we're going to drink a tea for sure. And then think that's it, I guess. Yeah. Alright, we'll take the rest with us. Torches was the one I was going to look for. We have just a few torches and they're pretty bad. Let's see if we can get some good torches with us. That's good. See if we can get like 5 good torches or something. Good enough. Good enough as well. Terrible. Good. Let's get one more good one. In fact, we might even want to drop these bad ones we got here. Get one more good one. No. That's alright. And then we get one more that we carry. And then we can leave. That's good enough. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put those in here.
By snow and nothing to drink.
There we are. And let's just get a better torch, seeing as we did that. No. Alright, good enough. Let's just go. Alright, let's go. One more column I'll take. Alright. So it's foggy, but it's still. So we can go. That direction to my left is where you get quite a lot of you get the bunkhouses, but we're not gonna go there directly. We're gonna go via the bunker. I'll leave that mushroom down there. I'm gonna go up here, because up here and on the left is the prepper cache of Forlorn Muskeg, and you do want to check, generally speaking, all the prepper caches. Not so much because of the loot, because there isn't really any loot, like I said. You can, if you're really lucky, find a hammer. I have also found matches in there on Interloper. On low difficulties, you can find stacked ones with a load of stuff in it, like huge amount of loot in them, so they're totally worth checking then. I'm very tempted to actually harvest this deer as well, because I don't have that much food. I might do that actually, just to get some more food. We're not really in a hurry, like not really. And then while we're cooking, I might do that. I wasn't going to, because we're kind of set to go, but I think I will. Let's see. Yeah. What happened there? I think I will, because then I can get a little bit of more meat, get my stomach fuller, and then we can go. I really want to, I can sleep in the bunker, but I don't have to, because there's several caves on the way back. Yeah, let's just do this. What's the temperature? It's -17. Don't know if I need to use coal. I guess I do. Let's harvest the meat. And while that's cooking, we can grab the hide. I don't think I want to grab the guts, because it's just going to make us smell. I'm just going to eat the food. 38 minutes. Let's grab the hide. Use the knife. This is another reason you want to have the knife, because if it's frozen, you can't use your hands yet. Now my teeth are going to get cold, but that doesn't matter. It's all cold now. You can heat up one of them to drink before we leave. Let's eat this meat. Wait 1 minute. Eat that meat. There we go. Drink this tea. And that's it. Grab that, and we'll leave the guts. Alright, let's go. There we are, so that was good. We got a full stomach now, and we didn't have to rely on cattails. And around the corner here is the prepper cache, and yeah, like I said, you want to check all of them when appropriate. You don't have to go out of your way to find these bunkers, but if you are near them anyway, you might as well check them, because if you do find a recipe, at least you have that available. I think you need to be cooking on fire to make it though. And of course here on Misery, they don't really give the stamina, or sorry, the health boost, so it's a moot point really, but here we got some shelves, and this is quite a big one. And actually here we could have gotten more scrap here. Just one really, but I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to go back and forge anything. But I don't think there's anything here either. No, just the bed though, but so you can sleep here. A good safe indoor location. Nothing else. You can't harvest this, so yeah, one scrap metal and that's it. Nothing else. No. Alright, let's keep going then. I'm gonna head to the bunkhouses, which is down here. And the bunkhouses, you can find some good loot here. There's actually usually a bit of scrap metal here too, but not a lot. But you can find storm lantern here. You can find a hatchet. So there's some good stuff to just check here. Yeah, these are the bunkhouses, destroyed bunkhouses, and you got to look closer. You can find little bits and bobs. How heavy am I? I'm very close to being heavy, so I'm not sure I want to grab the wood. Maybe I do. I'll be heavy anyway, I think. So just look around here, see if you see anything. There can be stuff embedded in stuff as well, or between stuff. I don't see anything though. Not that I can tell. What about here? See anything? Here is scrap, I guess. As a gun, so we're just gonna leave that. Hey, Polaroid, is it? That's the northern one? Yeah. And I think that's it. Yeah, seems like it. Okay. But there's some mushrooms over here we're gonna grab too. Grab these and light a torch. Might drink a tea from the thermos soon. Oops. Almost used match there. A very common mistake. That's one of the reasons you'll see that I very rarely walk around with a torch, an unlit torch in my hand. That's very rare. And if you watch other streamers or content creators that play Interloper regularly, you'll notice that they very rarely walk around with a torch. They might walk around with a flare, but not a torch. Even if that's their only defense against wolves. And the reason is that all it takes is a little misclick and you use a match. Because if you start lighting a torch, then even if you don't light the torch, you use a match. If I walk around with an unlit torch and I by accident just click the button, I will then waste a match. Also, I might loot something like this stick, and by accident I don't click here, I click here. And then see now it's extinguishing. That would also start lighting the torch, and then if I don't actually light it, I still use the match. So walking around with a torch is a recipe for wasting matches by accident, really. So you got to be careful with that. We're gonna head, because it's foggy, we're gonna head more or less straight home. Normally I go via the right wall there. We should be able to cross this. Yeah. I just hug the wall on my right. If you do that, you eventually end up at the big inlet cave where you can sleep, you can get coal, you might visit Larry if Larry's home, also there. And there's also a plane crash where there's a Polaroid vista there. But because we don't have the Polaroid and we don't really need any of that stuff, we're just going to take this road back. Should be able to get across there, I'm pretty sure. Oh god. Okay, forget I said anything. Oh, I have hypothermia. That's great. Pretty sure you can walk across there. I guess because I was wet. Okay, change your plan. Change your plan. We are gonna go and stay warm in Larry's cave because we have hypothermia. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? Okay, there's a cave over there also, right there. We're not gonna go there. We're gonna go inside Larry's cave, which counts as indoors. A little unfortunate. I'm gonna go there to warm up, and we'll head out with some teas and go from there. That was unfortunate. That kind of reset the whole warmth thing. However, as soon as we get to camp office, it's a moot point because we're going to spend so long indoors that it will cure itself. So hypothermia if you get it. It's a wolf there, I saw it. There's a wolf there. If you get hypothermia, you need to stay warm for 24 hours in a row to cure it. Which isn't that hard, especially when you're near a building. The main issue really is that you take 40% damage per hour. So I might have to sleep here for the night. I really don't want to though, because of food issues. I really don't want to. So what I might do is I might heat up a bunch of teas. In fact, I should really do this right now to avoid taking damage. You know, very close to the cave. That's better. But we might warm up some teas here and just take a little break and then keep going. Load of mushrooms there. We're not going to grab the mushrooms too close to the wolf though. And also, like, you really need as many mushrooms or teas as possible when you get to the final stage. So you don't want to squander, like, call it squander, all the teas now. You need them later for traveling. You need to have them if you want to get anywhere really on Misery, because of the permanent health regeneration turned off. We're gonna go in here though, and we're gonna probably start a fire. Warm up a little bit. Am I warm in here? Let's just see if I'm warm in here. Yeah, I am. Okay. I'm still gonna make a fire though. Use a match. Like I've said before, that there's just so many matches, even on a mystery, that it's really not a big deal. Start a fire and make some teas, really. And we'll quickly have a look to see if Larry is home. Just to say hi. Some people said that Larry was removed, but I don't think so. I think he just he's on vacation. Larry is the only indoor rabbit in the game, and he's just very rare. I mean, when I did my 1,000 days on Interloper, so when I survived, it was 1,050 days, I think it was, that I survived on Interloper before the Great Reset. I think I only saw Larry like 3 times or something like that. It's not like I visited every day, but whenever I came by, I always went in to see if Larry was there. I guess we'll use one piece of coal. And we'll go check now. I'm not gonna... maybe I should make acorn bannock actually. We'll make the teas. Let's buy water. Water's fine. Let's just quickly see if he's here. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's just the indoor rabbit, aka Larry. Is he home? He's not home, I don't think. No, if he was home, he would be right here. I have a rule that I never hurt Larry when I see him. I just consider it bad luck. I don't really believe in good or bad luck. I just think it's a nice little thing. So I never hurt Larry. I tend to leave him gifts instead. And I actually have a t-shirt called Don't Hurt Larry. I think it's in my new merch store as well. I'm not sure how to check. But yeah, it's the whole thing. Don't hurt Larry. Let's make some... Oh, I actually made all of the mushrooms. Alright, let's make a tea circle, because I need to get warm. I might even use my coffees, just so I can travel a bit faster. I left my pies, you know, there was that whole thing. I don't need to reset these, we'll be out of here before they burn, I think. We can just place them around here. And I want to put the Reshi teas in there if I can. Yeah. Grab this, let's throw this away. Grab the tea, can I make, let's make another one. And we can make acorn, oh no, it makes a coffee, we don't want to make the coffee. Okay, and these are almost all ready. Let's get 1, oops, 2, 3, 4. Alright, the rest are in here, I forgot. Oh, that's okay. Put these in then. You can put all of these in, and they turn hot, the cold ones. There's also that. Alright, so how long till burned? 25 minutes. Okay, then we'll go. Look how fast my my energy is draining. That's because of hypothermia. Hypothermia just destroys your energy. We're still gonna drink a couple coffees though. Alright, so we can go now. I'm gonna take all of this stuff. I'm not gonna sleep here because of the food situation. I'm just gonna keep going, and we'll cure hypothermia when we get to the camp office. That's what we're going to do. We are heavy is the only problem, but we can drink a coffee right now. And there's no point really saving them. I tend to on Interloper be very stingy with coffee, like really stingy. And save them for emergencies only kind of thing. We don't really need to do that. Like I try to, in the long run, I try to always have one coffee at hand at all times. And if not a coffee, then like a tin of coffee. Because you might need that tiny little extra push to climb a rope or carry some stuff or whatever, you know, something. You don't know when you're going to suddenly need a cup of coffee. So I'd like to always have one on me at all times. But once I reach a certain point, when I reach like day 50 or something, I almost never use coffees. It's very rare. As you can see, my fatigue is getting destroyed, so I'm not really using coffee effectively here. I only put it on there so that I could walk a bit faster and also not takes too much damage. That will be okay. We're just gonna walk a bit slow. It's really not a long walk anyway. Gotta grab all these cattails though. Let's drink our teas. We warm up. If possible, I would like to get to camp office without getting cold. But if I do get cold, it's not really that big a deal. Because, as I said, we are going to spend quite a bit of time indoors making the bow and all that stuff. So it will cure itself via crafting. This is another reason, well, I mentioned earlier that I prefer sleeping outdoors when I'm forging in Forlorn Muskeg. No, no. Oh. It's funny, I always diss the crampons in this game. It's like, ugh, can't be bothered to use the crampons. But if I had worn the crampons earlier there, I would not have fallen through the ice. I also wouldn't have fallen through it if I just timed my sprint better. Let's drink a rosehip tea. Fine. Don't really need rosehip teas. The only thing you need rosehip tea for really is moose stompings. If you were to be unlucky and get stomped by a moose, you need painkillers to cure it. But you can also use rosehip tea. So it's worth having them for that. But you don't get stomped very often. In my 1000 day run, I think I got stomped twice. It's very rare. I can't sprint, so I'm just gonna have to walk here. Sprints doesn't matter because I can't sprint anyway. I'll use a coffee if I have to sprint a short distance.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Let's drink another rosehip tea. We're soon approaching a full belly, so we can only drink so much. But yeah, I'll try and get to the camp office without getting cold. Would be good, but like I said, it's not a big deal. But it's also just to mitigate taking damage, because once I get cold, because of hypothermia, I'm going to lose 40% health per hour, and it's an absolute pain. I could also stim, to be honest. Then I'll heal up a bit, I'll get there faster, and I probably won't be cold either. but I don't feel this is a situation that warrants a stim, because my health is high enough. Plus, I could just have stayed in that cave, and I would be fine. So no, I don't really feel like... Okay, I got cold. We can take our warm teas though.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
And drink them before they go cold. Drink down and drink the other one too. We get double the warmth. You're not thirsty? No, but I am hungry. Okay, I think that actually might be the end of the warmth, because the teas have gotten cold, the thermos is almost cold. I think from here, I think we're going to just be cold. But that's okay. We shouldn't die. A lot of mushrooms here, but I'm gonna leave it. If I had my pies that I forgot back there, I could have eaten those to get some stamina back too. You see how powerful hypothermia is. It's not just that your clothes get wet. So then when your clothes are wet, they also weigh more. So you carry more stuff effectively. You may have noticed that my weight was higher when I was wet. Very quickly pop by this campfire here. So yeah, your clothes get wet, so you weigh more, you instantly get cold, and you take a lot of damage. Snow shelter, we don't need the snow shelter though. And we're not going to take the wood either. Oh, wool toque. Better than this for sure. It's frozen, but it will be better. Yeah, but now we're going to get cold, and then transition to taking 40%. But we're pretty high health, and we're not going to take too much damage before we get there, and we'll just heal up. That's a good thing with crafting. If you have to spend a day or two crafting, you will probably recover full health doing so, because you'll sleep, you'll craft throughout the entire day, sleep again, and you're gonna heal like 60% health or something, 70% health, just sleeping. And then the rest while being awake, depending on what you do. So even if you show up at camp office with 1% health, but at the end of crafting you're probably full health. And again, like I would like to try and stay at high health, just because that affliction can hit, the one that reduces your health regeneration. I forgot the name of it. Is it called Haunted Mine? I think it is. Where you sleep less and health recovery is very slow. Once you get that affliction, you basically have to treat the run as if it's no health regeneration, because the health regeneration is so slow that you have to be very protective of your health. However, you can heal a little bit, but because I don't want to be in a situation where I get that affliction and then it's, you know, and then I don't have enough health to do anything, you know. So I would like to stay high health where I can. When you get close to the final affliction though, once you're getting close to having broken body, so we're approaching day 40, 43, you know, then you want to stay max health all the time. And I would like to set up for the final affliction for broken body, in the sense that when the broken body hits, I would like to have a lot of food that doesn't give food poisoning. I'd like to have a lot of coal, and I'd like to have a lot of teas so I can travel. Teas are finite though, kind of. Birch bark respawns, so you can make infinite amount of birch bark tea, but birch bark tea doesn't warm you up as much as the other teas. You can also find, I think you can find both rose hips and reishi teas by beachcombing, not teas, but the plant. But individual rose hips don't really do much. But I think you can find mushrooms on beachcombing. You can also find birch bark on beachcombing, so you'll never run out of teas. It's just that this limited amount of the efficiency is drastically reduced once you used all of the teas in the game. But there are a lot of plants. As you saw here in Forlorn Muskeg, a load of plants now that I didn't pick up. So we probably, you know, there's 1,000 teas in this game. I don't know how many teas there are, but there's a lot of teas to be made in this game. There's so many mushrooms, especially. Quite a lot of rose hips as well. In addition, you got the acorn coffee you can make. You got herbal tea. You got coffee. You got tomato soup, pinnacle soup. You got potatoes you can heat up. And also the pies you make, they also give warmth ones. There's a lot of stuff that you can use for traveling. As you can see, our health is drastically falling. But that's okay, it is what it is. We should be fine getting there. I'm going to douse this torch because I don't have more torches, and I want to use this to light a fire. I'm instead going to equip my flare. I think because of the distance, we're going to equip our marine flare. But if a wolf does show up, we can just light this flare. And I'm pretty sure I can get to the base without dying of hypothermia. I think so, because I guess now we're at like 30% health maybe. And we lose 40% per hour, 41 because of fatigue. So that will give me about, well, it's 4 minutes to get to the camp office. Pretty sure we can do that. Just to give us a bit more margin though, I could drink a coffee. It's cold, but doesn't matter. Drink the coffee, and then we can sprint a little bit. Hardly did anything, but it does allow me to sprint for a little bit. You know, we don't have to push it to the smallest margin possible, you know. You don't have to make it as close as possible, even if it's for entertainment purposes, because that will be hubris. And hubris is a dangerous thing. It's the main killer, really. Overconfidence is what often kills it. That's why I have this this t-shirt and mug you can buy in my store that says "You died from overconfidence." And if you haven't seen it, that's from an old April Fool's joke I did, where I shot an arrow up into the sky and I stood under it and then I died. But of course I didn't die, it was edited. And most people got that, oh yeah, that was an April Fool's thing. But some people thought it was real. Okay, I'm actually going to drink the other coffee as well. Because we are losing health fast, like really fast. But we should be able to make it without dying, pretty sure. So you see, if I hadn't used the warm teas and all that earlier, then I definitely would have died. Okay, let's sprint before this actually expires. Yeah, we should be fine from here. You see how brutal hypothermia, how that changed the entire gameplay. I was just going to casually walk, doop-de-doo, pick up all the cattails I could, and this and that, but now it's like, nope, you lose health so fast, it's like draining out of you, it's like having bleeds on you. That is just absolutely brutal. So we're just going to get indoors, ptarmigans are out, but you live to fight another day, ptarmigans. I don't think I needed to drink that last coffee there, but why risk it? Why risk it? Okay, we're indoors, we're warm. Let's light this torch thing, and then we're going to drop our hide rather here. And we're warm enough here, so we'll be fine. Let's just go and sleep and recover some health and just not die. That sounds good, doesn't it? So let's do that. Yeah. And we should be fine from here. Yeah. It's not particularly warm, but in fact, if you want to be extra warm, I don't think it makes a difference. This gives +6, bedrock gives +8, so we could just do that instead. Let's sleep the 10 hours. Let's drink a birch tea to heal a little bit more, and then also drink a herbal tea. I know I'm not thirsty, but that's not the point. I am hungry though. You just gotta wait until you're marginally thirsty and then you can drink it. Wait a little bit longer. Right, a little bit longer. Then you can drink. You just have to be marginally thirsty and then you can do it. Now I think you can drink it. There you go. And then we sleep and sleep for 10 hours. There we go, much more health. Fill up. And we don't need to sleep more really because of the light. Drink some water. We might need to make water though, is the only thing. Okay. Let's sleep 1 hour in the bed. 1 hour, because then it'll be light. And we're gonna start forging. Not forging, crafting. Alright. It's dark, but it's actually it's light, so you can forge it. You can see my fatigue is collapsing. I still need to be warm for 13 hours. Shouldn't be a problem. Let's take our arrowheads out. Let's take our feathers out as well. Let's grab some food, like our dog food. What condition is this? 20%. Not great. We have to make some food or heat up some food. We can take all these soups and eat it. Even these. Let's pick all this stuff up. Okay. First though, let's do some crafting. Oops, I shouldn't have done that. Maple should be cured by now. Yeah. Grab the maple. Grab 2 cured guts. And let's make this bow. The good thing, the quote, good thing about your fatigue draining so fast is that you can sleep more. You can pass time more. See how fast it goes. Some people deliberately get hypothermia so they can sleep more. I'm gonna ignore the fatigue and just sleep in. I'm just gonna take the damage because I'd rather just make this.
So tired, I could lay down right here.
This will give us our bow. There we go. Bow in hand. Hurrah! On day 16. A little later than usual, but doesn't matter. And then how many birch saplings do you have that's cured? 1, 2, 3. Start making, actually let's cook some stuff here. I don't really like using this one because it's a single hob, but we're gonna use it anyway. Just because it's closer to the workbench. That's the only reason we're doing this. Let's go. Then we can make some water or eat some stuff up while we make
Come on, little fire.
arrow shafts and arrows and the whole thing. I think I have high quality tools upstairs.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's put. I don't have that much wood actually that I would like. I really don't want to use my coal here. Hey, fire starting too. How nice. Let's make some water. And let's grab a torch. Any torch. And let's actually open all our soups, tomato soups. We're using a knife for this, and I think I don't really care about the recycled cans, so I'm gonna smash them open instead. And I'm probably gonna, and I'm gonna cook all of these pinnacle peaches too, because even though you can use them to make pies, you can still cook them, and you'll level up cooking by warming them up. So let's just do that with all of them. We get some cooking, and we could potentially eat it if we need to. All of this stuff cooked. And while it's cooking, let me just quickly check upstairs. I can't remember if I found high quality tools earlier. I don't think I did. But just to check. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna pick these things up as well. Let me just quickly check here. This book we can pick up as well. But let's see here. Oh yeah, I have a lot of cattails there. That's good. But what was... Oh, nice, simple tools. Okay. let's see here. These are all getting ready now. You could also break something down, really, to get more wood if you want to, but they're gonna get burned, that's the only problem. Okay, we can put this book here, the Frontier Shooting Guide, put that in there. Never gonna use it. Yeah, so how are we looking here? They're all ready except for down. Yeah, they're all ready now. So let's just pick all these up. There we are. And we can cook, or rather eat, our tomato soup. We'll eat the low condition ones before sleeping, I think. There we are. And that takes so and so long. Let's grab this, make some arrow shafts. Oh, I dropped this, of course, yeah. So why can't I make arrow shafts? 39 minutes, that's good. I think the water might be done by then. 24 minutes, okay. Well, let's do another one then. Let me get some water out of it.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I really don't want to use the coal, but I might use one. And maybe break something down like this. An hour 18. How long was this? 10. Break this crate down here. Use a hatchet, slightly faster. Good enough. Yeah, that should be fine. An hour and a half. Let's make an arrow, I think. One. There you go. 14 minutes. Yeah, I'm just going to let this boil on that. We're going to make the arrow shaft. Because we can make 8 arrows. I think I can make one more before the... let's eat this peach here. We'll eat the low condition stuff before bed. I think I can make one more arrow before bed, maybe 2 if I'm lucky. Yeah, I think we can make 2 actually. And then we need to eat, and we're gonna eat low condition stuff because
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
this will give us. It doesn't matter if we get food poisoning. We're gonna eat all the low condition stuff now, except for maybe peaches, because the peaches, I can save them for cooking. But let's sleep, and this should cure hypothermia as well, because we're now on. Oh, it's gone already. I didn't realize it had been cured. Sorry. All right. Well, we're gonna eat the dog food. I probably will save the tomato soup. Eat that. Eat the other dog food as well. And now I'm using a knife. Oh well, it's not a biggie. I think we'll save the peaches. There's the food poisoning.
I feel like I'm gonna
Let's eat the rest of this low condition stuff. There we go. Drink reishi tea. Water. And then we can sleep. For 10 hours. There we go. Food poisoning healed, but we haven't recovered any health because of food poisoning, but our stomach is full. And it's daylight. It doesn't look it, but it is daylight. So we can continue making arrows. So we are good. Let's make some more arrows. How many can I make? 5 more, right? So let's make 3 more. Yeah, looking good. Let's have a drink. Yeah. With cattails if we have to. How many more can I make? 2 more. Barely have enough crow feathers for this. I'm glad I picked up all the ones I did. Oh, did you hear that? And there we are. The spear has kicked in. right before I was going to do my last healing. But now we got Haunted Mine. Yeah, you recover 50% less condition from resting. And maximum sleep time is reduced to 7 hours. But now I got Haunted Mine. I really would have wished if that hit the next day, because I really wanted to heal up before that happened. But oh well, makes it more interesting. Let's see if we can get back up to full health though. We do have birch tea and that sort of thing as well. How much birch do you have? None. Okay. Alright. But we are going to stay in here for the moment. Okay, now we forged everything we can make. How many of these do I have? They're not even fully cured. Wow. But there's 4 of them. Oh, these are cured. 1, 2, almost 4. And how many of these? So I can make boots. I'm going to switch back to these now. Switch to that hat. Fancy. Alright. We can make another thing I want to make actually is the sled. What does that cost? 1, 2, and 4. I might make it right now actually. 1. One of these. 2 of these. It makes it much easier when we kill a bear or something. So I want to make this. Doesn't take that long. Let's just start doing it and go from there. So now I think we don't recover health at all while we are awake. Or if we do, it's very, very slow. But we do recover health while we sleep. Just very little of it. Okay, I'm gonna sleep it. We can only sleep 7 hours also, so the multiplier is reduced, so our health recovers way slower now. Peyton. Alright, so let's just eat some stuff. I might eat some cattails here. And let's just do some quick inventory. We can put our crow feathers back. Your leather can go back. Cloth can go back. Scrap metal. You have so many mushrooms and that. Let's actually put some mushrooms in here. Oh, sorry. We can put that in one below here. Because we're carrying so much of it. The rose hips is different because of oops. Because of its use in pies. Okay, this is good. I'm gonna put that in there. Yeah, this is looking good. Put a bandage in. Okay. I'll keep both accelerants, you never know. Okay, not as good as I would like my condition to be in, but it's okay. It is what it is. I wouldn't mind finishing this book while it's still light. We do need food, and then I do need to go hunting. We do now have 8 arrows, which is fantastic. It's just I wish my health was a bit better, but it is what it is. I'm going to eat a bunch of these cattails. I didn't really want to do that, but we're going to. Fill up on our vitamin C meter, read some books, sleep, and then we're gonna go out and hunt. And the priority is the moose. So I'm gonna probably check the unnamed pond first. I'm gonna go and look for the moose there. Check unnamed pond, check trappers, and if it's not there, we'll go back to Forlorn Muskeg, see if it's there. And if it's not there either, we'll either go to Bleak Inlet or we will just leave it for the moment, go somewhere else, like Hashtra Valley or something. Something like that. A lot of cattails eaten it, but that's okay. Alright, there we are. Let's... some water as well. And let's just read this book. Well, I shouldn't have put 3 hours because it might get dark. Oh, we got it. There we go. Ending level 2. And now we get that repairs is more likely and repair time is reduced as well. And I wouldn't mind repairing some of this stuff, like this for example. Might be too dark that we can try. I think it's okay actually. Yeah, nice. Do I have any more cloth on me? No. Let me just quickly grab one so I don't forget later. And also, let's refill. Actually, I have 2 lanterns, don't I? Yeah, put the low condition one here. Refill this one. There we go. Drop the jerry can. Let's take. What was it going to take? I lost my train of thought now. What's it gonna do? No, we don't need any of this stuff. What? Completely lost my train of thought there. It doesn't matter. Let's harvest this. I'm glad we made the sled also. It makes it much easier when we kill a moose. Okay, nice. So we're looking good now. It's looking fine. Oh yeah, that's what it was. I'm sorry, it was cloth. Yeah, so I like to always carry 1 piece of cloth on me. You never know if you need it to repair something, or if you need it for like making a bandage or something. Okay, we're gonna sleep now, and we're gonna sleep for 7 hours because that's as long as we can sleep. So let's also, our condition now is 43%, and normally you sleep 10 hours and it will go up to like 75 maybe, but we can only sleep 7. That's the highest we can. So I don't know the math exactly. Let's see, I think it would be something like 10. I think it will go up to like 60% or something like that. Let's see. Let's see. Not even that, 51. So we healed like almost 10%. That's what we healed. That's how slow health regeneration is now. So we effectively have to treat this as if this is broken body, and just try not to get cold, because the health regeneration is so slow. We'll put 7, but it's going to be like 3. It's so slow that we need to build back up to the maximum. But good thing I have loaded teeth. All right, here we are. I can't really see anything, so I'm gonna pass for 1 hour maybe, or I can repair something. Repair these thermals. Yeah. Failed. Just grab some. Where's this drawer? Oh, not book. Where's the? Where is? Oh. Let's try repairing that again. There we go. The peaches, I don't think we're going to take these with us. We'll probably use these for cooking. And I think I'm going to take the cooking material with me, at least some of it, not this one, I don't think. The rest we can take with. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, pretty much ready to go, I guess. Okay. Okay, we are going to go hunting now. And we have to not get cold doing it. Oh, it's going to be really bad. Just save it. We'll manage. We'll build our condition back up. Okay, fellow survivors. That's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. This turned out to be a way more intense episode than I thought it was. You know, forging episodes is one of those. Yeah, gotta just do it. It's forging. Gotta go there and forge, come back. It's the usual stuff. But in this case, we got hypothermia. And we also got a haunted mine at the worst possible time. I mean, in hindsight, I should have maybe slept before and then done the food poisoning or whatever. Maybe that was a dumb decision. But, oh, it would have been so great if it hit the day after, you know. But, oh well, there we are. We'll get back. We now have to be very careful with our health and slowly rebuild it until we get to full health, and then we have to try and stay close to full health until we get to the last affliction. So we got 3 afflictions down, 2 more coming, and then the final one. So yeah, we're getting there. It's just a little bit harder than Interloper, but we'll be fine. But now we have the bow. We are ready to go. Get that moose, eventually get that satchel. That's going to help too. And that's it really. Okay. Well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time, survivors. Bye bye.